In this video I will show you how to combine first name and last name in several different ways. Some are easier and faster but have limitations, while other methods are a bit more work but without limitations or are more general purpose. So, here we have a table with several rows of first and last names which we want to combine into full names. There are several methods to do this. First and easiest one is to use ampersand character to combine cells. Type in this simple formula, equals A2 ampersand B2 and it will combine or join first and last name. Once you have done that, you can simply copy formula to the rows below either by dragging or selecting all cells and pressing Ctrl Enter. The problem you already spotted is that there is no space between first name and last name. Let's fix that and add some spacing into the formula. Now copy formula to other rows. That looks fine, except that in the rows, where there is missing first name or last name, you get extra spacing at the beginning or at the end. To illustrate that a bit more, let's replace space character with dash character. You see the extra character now? To fix that issue, we could upgrade our formula to something like this. This formula uses multiple functions and basically says, if both first name and last name cells have value, use normal formula with ampersand. If first name cell is empty, use only last name, and if last name cell is empty, use only value from first name cell. But that seems a bit too much, doesn't it? There should be a better way to do it. And, yes, there is. More about it later. Another method is to use concat function. Concat function concatenates two values. It's very similar to using method with ampersand character. Function takes two parameters and those are values which should be concatenated. In this case we want to concatenate first name and last name, which are cells A2 and B2. The problem with this method is that you cannot have space between first name and last name unless you use two nested concat functions. For example, like this. And if you want to fix issues with missing first or last name, it gets even more complicated. On to the next method. It's using concatenate function, which is basically a bit improved concat function as it takes unlimited number of values and concatenates them. Like this. Again, in this case it's difficult to fix issue with missing first or last name. The last method I will show you is using text join method. This function also allows you to input more than two values to join, but you also need to input delimiter between values. The important parameter here is second one, named ignore empty, which allows you to not add delimiter when one of the values is missing. So, in our case, it can fix the problem of missing first name or last name. Whole function would, therefore, look like this. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give us a like. For more tutorials and tips, please subscribe.